Colonel, if I were the person you saved, I would be grateful every day. The theme this evening is, he that saves one life saves an entire world. And as we all know, there's one person to whom you mean the entire world. Chavrim v'chavirot, I'd like to take this opportunity to share in a great surprise that we bring forward a man who would like to personally say thank you.
Hello. My name is Gur. Well, you saw the movie, so there's nothing for me to say other than it was really tough situation, and Avner and the other pilots and the crew really did the impossible. Well, I will just say that the medic who took care of me, he saw that as the chopper went down, then a missile that was fired at it and went just above the Black Hawk. And then another missile was fired and it went just beneath the Black Hawk. That's how intense it was. But thanks to their, well, heroism, that's the right word, I guess. I'm still alive, and I'm here, and I'm living my life. So, no, thanks.
In a few weeks, we're going to recite the words, B'chol dor vador amdim aleinu l'chalotenu. In every generation, there arises in every generation a nation that hates us and wants to destroy us. The question is that I ask you this evening, how do we respond to hate? I remember a very important story that changed my life. Rabbi Shlomo Karbach, Zichrono Livracha, gave a concert in Germany in the early 1970s. Can you imagine Rabbi Karbach, who lost so much of his family in Treblinka, Majdanek, and Auschwitz? He went to Germany, gave a concert, and people showed up. And they asked him, you? How could you give a concert in Germany? And he said, if I had two souls, I would dedicate one entirely to hate. But I only have one soul, and so I'm going to love. I stand here in the presence of heroes of the people of Israel who love their people, who love their nation of Israel, and who love their heritage. And that's the power of love. Because, you know, our enemies destroy themselves with hatred. But our nation builds our homeland and nations of the world. Because tonight is all about going beyond our borders, our personal borders, our political borders. It's about stepping beyond a comfort zone. It's all about traveling 7,000 miles because they said it's impossible. Our Israeli brothers and sisters say, we can do it. You can do it. It's about stepping beyond political borders. It's about landing a helicopter in a field where someone says it's impossible. You can't do it. Our Israeli brothers and sisters, they do it. And they do it every single day. Chavim v'chaverot, how do you respond to the hate that we see in the world? Thank you, Professor Dershowitz. Every single time he speaks, I remember. And I remember for the purpose of doing something. Zachor vishamor. Remember and then do something. Thank you, Professor Dershowitz. But thank God we have young men and women like this who their love, out of love for one another, someone who they've never met, endanger their lives every day. So, Chevra, I turn to each and every one of you, because each and every one of us knows that pain of hatred. I know. My family knows. It was Yom HaShoah, 2002, when my nephew fell in Jenin. And we know the dangers of hate. But we have to respond with love. We have to make sure that every soldier who endangers his life knows that he is not alone. That no matter where we are, dispersed throughout all the countries of the world, we have the opportunity tonight to send a very clear and present message to Iran and to Venezuela and to any other country that sows hatred of the land of Israel. And that message has to come from you, because your love for these young men and women, your love for the state of Israel sends the most important message. No soldier will be alone. No soldier will be left in a field. No soldier in uniform has to worry, because here in Miami, we remember for the purpose of doing something. Zachor v'shamor. You know, Purim was 12 days ago, and Pesach is coming. Those are holidays that turned the hate of our enemies into motivation for us, the Jewish people, to love. Look at Purim. Matanot le'evyonim, giving gifts to the poor. Mishloach manot, sending packages of food, like the IDF to our soldiers. And Pesach, kol dichvin yete v'yechol, kol ditzrech yete v'yivsach. Every Jew, you are in need, come in, sit down. We will feed you, we will take care of you. So on this evening, I turn to you. The burden is now ours. They are doing their job. We have to do our job. They will make their plans in Iran and in Venezuela. But if we do our jobs here, not only will their plans come to naught, but the soldiers of Israel will know that they are remembered, that they are safe, and we will keep them warm so that they can do their job. To make sure that the state of Israel is free, to make sure that every Jew has a homeland, to make sure that everyone in the world, even 7,000 miles away, that babies will be born in safety. Because that is the power of our young men and women. Am Yisrael Chai. Amen.